Hi, welcome to Classic Car Cave. I just want to do this little video because I was starting to put all the booklets and paperwork and all the magazines and articles I've had on the E-Type over the years that I restored it. As you can see, this is now going to Denmark in the middle of June to Thomas, who's bought the car, and obviously my XK, as you can see. We're just sorting out the wiring now on this one, just putting in the new wiper motor. The fuel gauge is already in. So on the E-Type, I want to do this because the books, some of the books I've collected over the years while restoring the car, I'm going to give to Thomas. I don't see any point in hanging on to them. They're just memorabilia. They're more use to him now he's got the E-Type. In fact, he already has a coupe, I believe a 65 coupe. And I'm going to show you what they are. And if you're into E-Types, or you're restoring one, or you've got one, these are the basic books to have without a doubt. So I'll show you where they're here on the table now. So this is the first one. This is the Jaguar E Type 3.8 4.2 series 1 and 2 manual, and it's quite large, as you can see. It's quite thick, but this is an absolute Bible if you're into E-Types. That's the first one. So, and it's issued by Jaguar Cars on it, and you can still buy this. The second one here that I'm giving to him is authentic restoration guides. Now this is for people who want to look back at what dome nuts was on it, or what screws or caps or whatever. And this goes through every little detail you can think of, exactly what the gauges should be, how this should be done, coils, where the positioning is. I mean, even badges, nuts and bolts, you name it, it's in here. It's been done by somebody who's you can see all this kind of stuff, where all the ID plates should be, this, that and the next thing. But it goes into every tiny little detail, even the door handles and so on. So it's definitely something, if you're into doing bringing it back to absolute, well, there isn't no originality, because it's some of the parts you can't get anymore. You can get some of them new old stock, but you'll pay through the nose for it. And yeah, anyway, I won't go into that one. But yeah, so that's another one, Jaguar E Type 6 and 12 cylinder restoration guide. So I've sent that, I'm going to give that to him as well. This is another one from Jaguar World, or Jaguar Enthusiast Club. A lot of well-known people in the Jaguar world have contributed to this. A lot of good information. So there's another one for him. And the last one I'm going to give him is this. Now, Chris Rook and I did Q&As at the Jaguar Club meeting, because he'd done this book on the car he'd restored as an amateur. It's called A Kind of Loving, quite aptly named. And Chris very kindly autographed it for me. So there you go, to David. It's good to meet you. I hope the restoration goes well. See you in Austria, Chris. So there you go. Again, this is his own journey as a DIY guy. Never done anything like an E-Type before. Very interesting. And the great thing about this is, throughout all the book, when he's talking about stuff, he tells you some of the mistakes that are easy to make. So it's warts and all. That's a good thing about this book, is it tells you the truth. You be careful with this, be careful with that, watch this, watch that, don't do this, do that, and so on and so forth. So as I said, I'm going to give him all these books, which I've collected over the years. So if you're doing Jaguar, an E-Type Jaguar, those are the 4 real books that you want to use. Particularly, as I said, that is the service Bible, without a doubt. It's got everything you need to know in it. So there we go. Unfortunately, it's absolutely hanking it down with rain at the moment. What I am going to do, though, somebody mentioned it to me and I'm going to do it, is next week the weather's really good before Amir leaves. I'm going to put the E-Type, the XK and the XJ6 out in the garden next to the swimming pool, and take a load of shots and videos of them, because it'd be nice to have them all together, because this will be gone in about 4 or 5 weeks. So I hope that helps with those books. But yeah, they're well worth having. You can't go wrong with Haynes manuals are great. they're good enough for some things, but there's some little details that you'll find in these books you can't find anywhere else. So there we go. So I hope that helps. So as usual, stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and take care. Bye.